All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So I rarely talk about stocks back to back, but NVOS is something I have to talk about, all right? So I covered this yesterday. I mean, it did some amazingly wild things during after hours and pre-market, all right? And I always say that's an easy way to get your hand stuck in the cookie jar, all right? Knock on wood, I hope more people made money than lost money. But look, you always hear me say it. I'm going to talk about it here. This is not a good day today. Okay. Yeah, I for sure see the 56% day. Yeah, I for sure see the bigger volume. All right. That said, I don't like a day that, look at the box over there. It opens at 22 cents and then falls all the way down to 18. All right. Every 2 cents is 10%. More people, in my opinion, on a normal stock would lose 20% than they would have gained the 56. Again, I'm hoping NVOS had a little bit more like, let's catch it in the after hours. But yeah, this is not a good day in my book. All right. And truth be told, I'm a little more pessimistic here than optimistic. All right. Again, I have no money in this, and you know I'm not here trying to spread fear or any silly stuff like that, right? But yeah, I'm not here to be a fanboy. I'm going to give you both sides of the coin. I'll tell you what needs to happen for me to enter. Otherwise, I'll tell you what I'm actually expecting it to go down to, and hopefully, knock on wood, I can catch it down there, right? But yeah, NVOS, I actually still need a little more. EBET. Okay, EBET, oh man, it's so sad. Again, the Discord group is amazing, all right? And I always say, don't agree with me all the time because I very much get things wrong. But we were talking about EBET. I'm just going to show it really quickly. I did it on the other video too. But look, we were talking about EBET as early as yesterday. All right, you can see all these yesterdays. And again, as early as I live on the West Coast, so that's 8 a.m. my time on the West Coast, right? But you know, EBET did some things, and I'm sad that it moved without me, but I will talk about EBET. I see it going down a little bit. I'll be honest, though, that chart looks really, really good still. So a little bit longer of an intro than I planned to do, but before we go any further and I give you more of my thoughts and opinions, what are we going to do today? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how these things are setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages. Oh, wow, there isn't any. That's right. I deleted a bunch of them, but there are at least these diagonal trend lines that I do draw manually myself, and I will probably draw some horizontal lines up here. But yeah, when we are done with the top, we will use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please subscribe to the channel, share this video online with your friends, comment good or bad. Look, anything you can do helps me so much with these YouTube algorithms, but for real, just being here and giving me your time is beyond appreciated, all right? And hey, if you haven't already, check out the Discord group. I'll put the link in the comments, okay? So look, NVOS, listen, yesterday was an amazingly beautiful day, 63%, and this is a good day because, again, look at the box over there. It actually opens at 10 and goes all the way up to 12. I say this often, all right? There really is no set of technical indicators. There's no extra moving averages or like look at the list of other indicators that you can add, right? Like there are Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci, VWAP. Like I sincerely believe there is no indicator that says we're dying. Hey, you should buy it right now because tomorrow's going to be like, that's not how this works. Okay. What does work is seeing what the candle looks like, seeing how it reacts to the moving averages, and then the follow through, right? And again, seeing what the candles look like, seeing what the moving average and this and that, okay? Yesterday was a beautiful, good day, 63% winner, at least an easy, and I don't want to say easy again because I didn't make it, so it obviously wasn't easy enough for me, but an easy 10 to 12 cent, 20% pocket that in your back pocket, all right? What I hate more than anything, and these are the things where I call bad good. Not all good is the same, all right? If you win the lotto and you win $5 because you hit the mega and one number, and you win 50 billion or whatever the numbers are starting to climb to, those are two very different good days, right? And for me, This day, this 56 that most people see and are really happy, yeah, that's not a good day. Because again, I started the video and I'm going to say it. If you go from 22 cents down to 20, you just lost 10%. And then if you go again from 20 to 18, you just lost yourself another 10%. Because every 2 cents, just move the decimal over, right? Wrong way, that way, right? Like that is not a good day for me. Okay. And more than anything, what we just did was we gapped up those, we gapped up that. And to me, I don't believe we're over the 3 lines. Yes, physically, we're all the way up here and the lowest one is down here. But I'm telling you, this day does not make me believe that we've broken these. Now, these 2 days actually make me believe it's going to be nearly impossible to hit 11 cents. I think I'm really comfortable saying that. Man, I'm not going to lie to you. And gal, I'm not going to lie to you. Again, I have no money in this. I'm not trying to bring fear or any silly noise like that. I can see this dropping to 13 cents. I think coming to this high 15 makes a lot of sense because that, sorry, I couldn't move the mouse. But that is where the 200 moving average is. And I literally just started with, I don't think the 3 of these broke. This one's the easiest to fail because let's just zoom out real quick. We've literally never touched this line since here, since a full year, a literal full year as of in 2 days, damn, 363 days, right? In 2 days, it'll be an exact full year. We haven't even touched this. With the 100, we touched it right here. We touched it and broke it. We actually touched it and bounced. We actually, like, there was a lot of movement on this 100. So, hey, maybe this 100 was maybe real. Maybe we actually come back down, touch it again and go. I could believe that. This 200, again, don't underestimate these lines. I have zero impact on these. Are all computer generated based on price history, right? So I am not a believer that the 200 broke. I'm barely a believer in the 100, maybe 14 cents. Maybe a really, really high 14.9, right? Maybe a low 15. I think that could be an interesting stink bid. And if I'm seeing these two correctly, that means we're going down after hours right now. Yeah, for sure we are, right? I see it. And I'm telling you, like, this is not me saying this. Damn, you would think I would have pre-done this, right? No, let's do it this way. NVOS. Okay. Right here, 10 a.m. today. I'm telling you that I don't think that this is secret jealousy because I didn't buy. I'm not sure I trust the break of all the MAs just yet. I said it this morning and I hold my comments here. Come to the Discord if you haven't. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of other people that actually lead the conversations more than I do. I am not even close to the best one in the Discord group too. So I'm telling you, you're in good hands with that page, all right? But yeah, NVOS 15 makes a lot of sense. I would not be surprised at 13. I think 12 is a little aggressive because, again, I'm looking at the box over there. The 50 and the 100 are both in the 13-cent world. And truth be told, I'm actually seeing both lines go up or at the dead minimum be parallel. Then I'm seeing them go down. I don't think either is going to, again, I don't know the math, right? I'm just kind of using the directions to guess that they're going to continue, right? But I would assume that they're going to still go up, not come down. What happens after hours with the drop? Yeah, they flatten out at, like, I don't think we lose 13. I really, really don't. I don't. And again, hey, it's coming up a little bit. That's pretty to see. But again, you know it, right? I don't care about after hours noise. I really, really don't. So, hey, I have not even said a single sentence about the news yesterday. I have no opinion on the news. I'm not here to give you my simple-minded opinions on news, right? Like, I am not smart enough to understand it all. None of that noise, right? I live and die by the colorful lines. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm more than happy to hear opinions. You'll get really good comments from others if you want to talk about the news. It seems like people like it. Definitely seemed like it gapped up. Definitely saved us from all-time low death back into the double digits, right? So like, yeah, more good than bad so far. All I'm saying is I don't believe the moving averages just yet. We'll look at the weekly real quick. Yeah, so far so good. And look at that. We wicked that 50. Damn. Nice. Ooh, man. That's a money line. That's a hard money line. 29. Where's 29 at? Oh, Jesus. I gotta set a 31 alert. I'm okay being a couple cents over that. Let me know 31. Interesting. I did not even know that that gap fill was there. Again, don't have dollar gap fill dreams. And actually, it would probably go all the way up to here to 108. Don't have a $1.08 dream on an 18-cent stock, okay? Just please do that for me, all right? NVOS, I like it. EBET. Let's talk about EBET, all right? Damn. EBET, again, I'm gonna go back to it. If you're not in the Discord group, come to it. You're in amazing hands. But EBET, we've literally been talking about it since yesterday. All right, looking good. I unfortunately got it wrong. I forgot where it was, and I definitely talked myself out of it. I think it happens. Whatever, I forgot where it was. But look, I keep saying it. I'm not even the best person in this Discord group. You're in really, really good hands if you come. I'm telling you, nothing's financial advice, of course, right? But when educated people share thoughts and opinions, good things happen, all right? But EBET, there's a lot to like here, actually. Again, I go back to, if you watch the NVOS comment, this is a good day. All right, it's a very, very, very silly 100% day. Don't get me wrong. But again, this thing opens at 7 and goes all the way up to 9. All right, that's a decent percentage right there. Is it the full 100? No. But hey, I'm glad it didn't go the other way around and start at 9 and go to 7 or even worse. You know what I mean? Like, this is a good day. All right. From there, oh man, I would say this. I think 6 cents might be the lowest it goes, because again, just look at this thing. The 20 moving average is no joke, all right? And it's important to understand what the stock is. And man, for essentially all of its life, it's been under the moving averages, right? And the 100 is the closest it's been. Yeah, we definitely wick that right there, right? But in terms of a good full candle, 100's the highest we've been, all right? So just kind of keep those in your back pocket. Man, that said, red, amazing green. And, you know, this is essentially the next place, because you can see it. There's basically another little red right here, right? This 50 moving average is basically at the bottom of it too. So very, very much makes sense to me that it at least wicked it, right? But look, if you're not in already, I would say, what are you at? Are you 14? You're not even 14. The top, yeah. A good 13, yeah, like a low, we'll even call it a middle 13, but I'm going to set an alert for 13. I like this at 13, because again, essentially from here, I would hopefully go red, all the way up to here at 22. That's not a bad percentage right there at all right? From there, obviously, we're just kind of hoping to bounce the, and look, I often talk about the spacing between moving averages. Man, that's pretty healthy. Like there are some good little spacings in between here. So each of these little moves is only a few cents, but 5 cents was a monster day, right? And it actually would still be a monster day if it happened tomorrow. Not triple digit, but a fat double digit, right? So what are we doing after hours here? Again, that's not too bad. I know it came down a decent amount, actually. I'm not trying to downplay how much it came down, but yeah, we are actually holding that by a lot. I don't think we're coming down to 7 cents. I think that's wildly aggressive. I think 8 should be the lowest it goes. Otherwise, you can see my fingers like right there. It's a very high 7, like 0799. But EBET, I like this. I actually do. And let's go to the weekly real quick. Where are we? Oh God. Yeah, we're trying to break the 8, hopefully come up here. Is that 22 again? No, it's 20. Again, I think there's a lot of reason to believe EBET's going to want to come to 22. Interesting. I'm going to talk about another one, all right? MCOM. I, for real, have never heard of this stock, all right? I, for real, would have never bought this stock, all right? I, for real, love the Discord, and I'm talking about it way too much on a lot of videos, but look, today, like, again, I live on the West Coast, so they were talking about it as early as 6 a.m. Eastern, before market open. Patel's dropping some fire, all right? And all of a sudden, we start talking, and I'll tell you, man, again, there's no financial advice, all right? But MCOM, man, I'm loving it. And I think, again, I did not fact check this, but MCOM is and let me just kind of expand it. Just again, MCOM EBET, come on, baby, don't do that. But essentially, the comment was that MCOM does well when EBET does well. This is it right here. So MCOM was connected to EBET, and hey, you know what? The timing worked well. Enough charts and information was shared. I got in, and I'm so far happy. And again, there's a lot of reason to believe this might actually come to 12. And if and again, same comments I started with NVOS. This gap, and man, I don't even know if this is actually the gap fill line, because that's kind of the gap. Where did that 14 cents come from? Is that a weekly number? Where did 14 cents come from? Interesting. I don't even know why I drew that. Wild. That's a little embarrassing. Man, I would put it here. Let's even put it here just to I'm talking myself right now because I'm in this. But okay, from 9 to 12 is definitely the next place that matters. And you can see that's pretty much lining up with this. This is such an insignificant candle. I'm going to delete that line. But yeah, the top of this is the 50. All right. So if the 50 breaks, there's nothing but insignificant green candles in red all the way up here. Listen, I'm saying this to myself more than the viewers. Don't have 80-cent dreams on a 9-cent stock. That's horribly greedy, but interesting to see. What is this doing after hours? We dropping? That's okay. Because remember what history is. History is this thing fails the 8 and the 20 most of the time of its life, right? And I actually put it in the comments. I'm pretty sure I did. MCOM 20. Nope. 8. Nope. Again, come to it. You'll find it. But yeah, this literally, let's go to the regular hours. This is a break of 2 moving averages, and doing this one day doesn't mean anything. We for sure can come down to 8. We actually might for sure even come down to 7. I think 7 is an actual possibility because as of yesterday, this 8 was a near impossibility to break, right? So neither line's been confirmed, even though we're physically over both. But yeah, if I think you're not in already, what line are you? I think 9 cents. I would set an alert, and I'm actually going to do it right now. I would set an alert for 9 cents on MCOM. That could be an interesting place, and that obviously would start to confirm this, and hopefully it goes a little higher to 10, right? I think if we can actually get into the 10-cent range, we are for sure confirming that 2-line break, okay? But I talked about this more than EBET, but yeah, again, I think I said enough about EBET. I like EBET a lot. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Otherwise, again, thank you.